Well, welcome back to part 2 of Fooling Around with Flams with Spirit Music Meetups. Mike Burris here, glad to be with you to teach you some stuff here. These are revelations that you will experience. Jingle bells, jingle bells. So if you go jingle bells, how about this? Jingle bell, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle, right? So you can play part of what we learned in the part 1. Jingle, there's your Flam Tap, bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells. That's part of alternating Flam Taps. But then you can continue, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to run and around. Da, 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 da. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Or the other side, jingle bells, jingle bells. All right? So find a way to make beautiful, cute songs, whatever comes to your mind, that connects the mechanics of drumming to the music of drumming. Let's look at what this is talking about. Check patterns. If we create a check pattern 1 and, there's our 1 and, or we create the check pattern flam and, that's an inverted flam tap. Another inverted flam tap, that's an inverted flam tap. It's just tap flam. It's just a reverse inverted flam tap. And then flam flam. Okay, so we have 4 different possible check patterns, and we're going to do combinations where you double whatever hand it is. You double that or that or that or that. So you have double the right hand, double the left hand, or double both of them. So you really have 3 possibilities times 4 check patterns, which means you have 12 combinations. Wow, so this will get you sneaking up on Flam Taps. Here's check pattern 1. I'm going to double this. So that's 1. Now I'm going to double the left hand. 1 and a 2 and up is a galloping, trotting horse, galloping. So make sure you can do that. And then double both. Alligator, double. So that's doing all 3 possibilities times this check pattern right, left. So now we're going to do flam, inverted flam tap, flam left. And we're going to do those 3. Flam left, flam left. Now we're going to double the right hand. So that's a neat rudiment, isn't it? See how I get my right hand right back in? So flam, tap. Okay, now I'm going to double the left hand. But this is the check pattern, right? So I'm just keeping my motions the same. Flam, double, flam, double, flam, double, flam, double. Make sure you can do that. Then it says to double both of them. Flam, double, double. Right? We didn't flam that side, we flam. Remember your check pattern. Now you can come up with names for all these, but right now we just concentrate on that. So then you can work on the left flam. So it's right flam, right left flam, right left flam. I'm going to double the right. So you can do different speeds. What are we doing? Left flam. Got to keep track of what our check pattern is. Now it says to double the left. Right flam, that's our check pattern. Okay, I changed the rhythm a little bit on that. So you can see the last possible check pattern is, oh, we didn't do double both sides, so we got to go da, da, that's our check pattern. Now we got to double this, and we got to double that. Double this, double the left side. I love it. That sounds better. Now it says do flam, flam. Flam, flam. That's our check pattern. Double the right side. That's our check pattern. Always go back to that. Double the left side. Double both sides. Here we go. Check pattern. Double, double, double. And now we have the full Flam Tap Rudiment. Isn't that awesome? So that is what all this is about. So what else can we talk about? You can talk about, instead of one and, one E, and a, you know, very straight time counting, you could count in triplets. 1 E, 2 E, So triplets are 1 E, 2, or right, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, triplet, triplet, right? So you could go triplet, trip, let, trip, let, trip, let, trip, let, trip, let, trip, let, trip. So it's just phrasing what's normally groups of 2s and 4s into groups of 3s and 6s. Triplet, 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 triplet. Now you wouldn't know how wacky that is until you 1, 2, 1 and 2 and triplet. Ready? Triplet, 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 trip. It eventually gets back to the right side, but this is called a polyrhythm. So that's a whole nother thing, but you might mess around with that. What happens is there an exercise here where you play a bunch of flam tap on one side and you finally end with a flam, and then you switch and you go to the other side. Flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, switch, and end on a flam, and then switch. Flam tap, flam tap, flam tap, flam, and on that flam, switch. So it's, so I'm gonna da 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 sha da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as soon as you do that switch, as soon as you play that flam, switch, just like you do with, right? So you can count it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3. Ends that. Or as far out as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So that's what this switch means. Switch. Now, if you Oh, cheese. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Single. Okay. A flam tap with a left after it. Flam tap left. That's called a Swiss Army Triplet. 1, 2, 3. There's your triplet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Swiss Army Triplet. See how the flam tap is part of the Swiss Army Triplet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 E-a, 2 E-a. Counted different ways. 1 da da, 2 da da, 3 dee da, 4 da da, 1 da da, 2 da da, 3. You go to the other side. 1 da da, 1 da da, 2 da da, 3 da da, 4 da da, 1 da da, 2. There's the flam tap. Add the third stroke. Again, you can end with a flam. There's the flam switch. In with a flam switch. Okay, I got an elbow sticking out there. So Swiss Army Triplet is really cool. And really, they just call, if you go, that's a cheese, right? At a left hand, they call that, this is an inverted flam tap, right? Right flam, left. It's not tapping on the same side. So if you double that, they call that a cheese invert, because it's an inverted cheese tap. Those are called cheese inverts. There's your cheese. Tap on the opposite side. It's like an inverted flam tap. There's your cheese, inverted flam tap. Invert, cheese invert. I like that. 1 E-N, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse. The other side, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse. You could turn it into a triplet. Trotting, trot, like 1 E-a, that's the Swiss Army Triplet. This is the same thing. 1 E-a, 2 E-a, 3 E-a, 4. 1 E-a, 2 E-a, 3 E-a, 4. It's the same thing, just expanded out is the Swiss Army Triplet. That's why I put them next to each other. But you could add another stroke. Right, right, left, right. Well, that's an inverted, that's a reverse paradiddle. Right, left, right, right. Paradiddle. Reverse paradiddle. Diddle, para. But it's flammed. But you see, that's the flam tap. So flam tap. Flam tap in the left. Now becomes a Swiss Army Triplet or cheese invert. But now you add another stroke and it becomes a flammed mill. They call a reverse paradiddle is that's flammed is a flammed mill. They just love all these silly names. I have different names for these things. I actually tell you what to play. So right, right, left, right. Left, left, right, left. But I'm flamming the first stroke. Switch, switch, switch. So that's a flam mill. Some people call it a single windmill. Can they just make their mind up? So this is a great way to add the last stroke to get to the other side of a Swiss Army Triplet. So this is Swiss Army Triplet, and if I want to get over to the left, right, I want to add a stroke. Right, right, left. I'm going to go da, 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 da. Add that right hand to buy me time. Now I'm on the left side. Add the right hand, left, I'm sorry. Left. Add the left hand. Right, left, left, right, left. That gives me a chance to get my right hand up. Right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Buying my time. Now I'm on the left side. Left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. Adding that extra stroke. Now I'm on the right. So that's a neat way to get. This is the Flammed Mill. Love it. So use this as a way to get to the other side of a Swiss Army Triplet or cheese invert. Wow, where do you go with all this stuff? Now, this is a trip up let, but it's cheesed, right? It's cheesed. Da 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 da. So if you cheese it, you get that little flam tap. Da 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 da. This is a flam accent number 1. So it's, if you cheese it, it'd be called a cheesed flam accent, which is just triplets. Flam accent, drown up, trip up let, trip up let, trip up let. But you're gonna cheese it, trip up let, cheese up let, cheese up let, cheese up let. They call it cheese-a-let, cheese-a-let, cheese up let. I like cheese uplet because it tells you when to go up. Cheese up let, cheese up let, cheese up let. That's a cool thing, but there's your flam tap played as a cheese. So this is really, really cool. We might have to do another video here because we got so many ideas here. Let's talk about moving the flam tap through a triplet. Here's a Swiss Army Triplet. If you move this over to the starting positions 1, starting positions 2, then you have left, right? Starting position 3, there's your flam tap. Same with the left side. So what I wrote down here is it's very cool to do 1, 5, and 3 because they all start with the right hand. So it makes it move really easily. And then 4, 2, and 6 because they all start with the left hand. So it helps it move. And then you can go between 3 and 6 because these are just triplets. Triplet, right? Triplet, 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 triplet. But when you do that, there is no flam taps when you do that, just to let you know. So, number 1, flam. There's the Swiss Army Triplet. But you can move it 1 E, 2 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. Put your foot down on the numbers. 1 E. See, I start on the left. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. Okay, you can always do the opposite, which is down here. So then you're gonna move it even over further. 1 E, 2 1 E, 2 E, 3 E. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. 1. Make sure you put your foot down on the 1. You got the left side, which is the exact opposite, and you're going to work the left side a lot more than the right side. Okay, let's talk about flammed rolls. Rolls are, but you can roll that. You can roll as long as you want. So don't worry about that. You go as long as you want, and you can end with a single stroke on the same side or on the opposite side. So I ended on the same side. I'll end it on the opposite side. So this is 2, 3, see, counting twos. 2, 4, 5. Or 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. How about a 7-stroke roll? 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm starting with that flam, which is really a cheese, right? Because you're cheesed a double. So whatever you want to call it. So that's how you do flammed or cheesed rolls. You go out as long as you want. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. I'm sorry, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Right? So you see that odd rolls in with 1 stroke. Even rolls 2, 4, 5, 6 in with 2 single strokes. How about rolling in triplets, flammed triplets? Triplet, 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 triplet. Okay, now we just flam it. Triplet, 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 triplet. You just got to keep track of triplet, triplet. That's your check pattern. Okay, so I don't want to get crazy on that. And you can also do flammed triple stroke rolls. Triple stroke, right? Triple, 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 triple. That kind of thing. You gotta really have to learn how to bounce it. It's not technically a flam tap, but it's helping you with your bouncing. But the flam tap is part of it, just like the flam tap is part of all these things. Wow, we did it. We covered all the bases. Now, except for this. I call a flam loo-ra. A little setup stroke, U for setup, loo-ra. Or ru-la, ru-la. So that's what this is here. So flam tap is really loo-ra-ra. Or if it's a cheese and compressed, so you can think of it as a double stroke, you can go loo-rare, E for echo. Loo-rare, air, rare. So it's loo-rare or roulel. So this is a compressed echo stroke, E for echo. But you can see it, loo-ra-ra is normally the way you'd say it, or roo-la-la. Compress it into a cheese. I don't call it a cheese, I call it loo-rare or roulel. This is way easier to remember than all these zillion different strokes. Because as soon as you look at loo-rare, I'm sorry, loo-ra, you know ra is that, la is that, loo is a setup stroke, and then loo-rare, so it's loo-ra-ra, loo-ra-ra, loo-ra, loo-ra-ra. So it's loo-ra is that, ra, loo-ra-ra, loo-ra-ra, loo-ra-ra. And you speed it up, loo-rare, loo-rare, roulel, loo-rare, loo-rel, loo-rel, loo-rel. These are not meant to say fast. They're just meant to say slow. Loo-rare, roulel, 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 roulel. See how I point this down? I switch right away, don't I? I hope you found some good tidbits here to play around with. And look at some other videos on the playlist. Subscribe to it so you don't miss any of these. You can always go back and look at the description. All the information's down in the description, okay? Thank you for your time and your patience. Patience is actually a flavor of the singular fruit of the Holy Spirit. Patience really doesn't come from us. It comes from God. It's God's Spirit gives us patience. And you need patience when you're playing rudiments. You need to have patience with yourself. And, you know, little children, they're relentless. So in a way, they're very patient. In a way, patience means, another way they translate it is long-suffering. That means they're gonna just keep going, man. They're gonna play all day long, even if they scrape their knees, right? If they crash their bicycle, they're gonna play all day long because they just love playing. That is another way of viewing patience. You just persevere. You hang in there, okay? And it's not a terrible thing. It's because you love doing what you're doing, okay? So hang in there because you love doing what you're doing. And then you'll feel it. So sometimes the feelings come a little after you're doing it for a while, and then you feel the feeling. You see success too. Another story. Right, thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for having patience. Bye-bye. God bless you.